Hey guys, it's Pope. Welcome back to my channel. It's deload week, which I definitely earned this back off week. I've been working really hard on this first training cycle, getting back into weightlifting. And by the end of that fourth week, which is how long my programming cycles are, I was toast. But I did hit a really good lift. I hit an 82 kilo snatch, which I was really excited about. Not only was it like a big number for me, for example, the most I've hit in competition since I had Scarlett is 81. So to do 82 after I've only been training for a few weeks, that was a big confidence boost that I guess I'm making the right move doing some of this stuff again. But it was a very easy lift and it was a very technically sound lift. I've been really working on staying flat-footed in my pull and finishing that top extension, and I hit both of those things. So it just was like money in the slot. So I was really proud of that lifting day, and that day I got to lift with friends too, not here by myself, so that was really awesome way to wrap up the training cycle. So now I'm on to deload week. It's about halfway through the week now. I'm just now starting to feel a little bit more recovered. Today I'm going to be doing power cleans and a little bit of front squat and a mobility circuit. I think I filmed power cleans last week, but there's more to this workout today than what I filmed the last time. I program a mobility circuit every time that we do a deload week on my training programs, which is every 5th week. So we do 4 hard weeks and then 1 back off week. So this week is kind of like a reset before we start getting back to the hard stuff next week on dynamic training. If you're interested in trying my program, this is the best time for you to jump on during deload week before we get back to that hard training. But we're also still at pretty low percentages. We're going to be higher than last cycle, but we're still at a good time where this is perfect for someone new to jump on the programming if you already know your maxes. If you're more of like a beginner, this is also a great time because we're going to be working at lighter weights like I mentioned. But if you've not done a lot of weightlifting training and you don't know your maxes, this is a good time to get a lot of reps in to get a feel for what your estimated maxes would be. So like I said, great time to join right now. My program has 4 hard lifting days per week, and the 5th day is core and conditioning only. There is barbell lifts included every day, accessory movements, which include some bodybuilding, a lot of dumbbell work, and then a conditioning workout every day as well. So you get a lot out of this program, and they're all under $20. If you join my VIP Text Club, you'll also get a discount code on any of the 6 or 12-month packages, so you could get it as low as $12 a month too. So like I said, really great program. It's what I follow for the most part. I stray here and there, but for the most part, I do the exact same programming as the group program, and it's very affordable. So yeah, jump on with dynamic training and come have some fun with me on these programs. Now that it's been one whole training cycle and like over a month that I've been back to weightlifting, I've been kind of like reevaluating my feelings about getting back to it, and I really am enjoying the training, and I'm able to really balance my weightlifting stuff with my bodybuilding training right now. So I'm feeling like I can get back to this long term, but I also don't want to push myself too hard too fast and end up injured because my body isn't used to this training, and I could really feel that after I hit that 82 snatch. My elbow got really sore, just like my joint's not like used to the shock absorption, maybe is a good way to describe kind of how I'm feeling. So I have to kind of like push myself, dial back a little bit when finding my own baselines right now, because I'm obviously not in top weightlifting shape, but I am feeling super strong. And I think part of that is definitely coming from all the back work that I've been doing in my bodybuilding training. It's really interesting. I feel like I'm able to maintain my position over the bar with like more intent and control. I'm a very powerful lifter, not like a very high raw strength type of lifter. So right now I think I'm noticing that my back has a bit more raw strength than the last time I did weightlifting. So I'm able to really keep it nice and tight while really tipped over the bar. Because like my weightlifting strength right now is not where it was previously when I hit that 81. I had been training for a while when I did that at Nationals, and then I just busted out an 82 that felt like nothing on the pull. So I definitely think all of these accessory isolated back movements are carrying over into my weightlifting training. And I didn't really know if that was going to be the case, and now I'm leaning towards thinking that it is a carryover is going to help me, which is exciting because it kind of feels like when I'm detouring to do my bodybuilding stuff that I'm kind of like getting further away from any weightlifting goals. And that's okay because my bodybuilding goals are important to me too, but it's not as far away as maybe I thought it was going to be, because it's been pretty easy to kind of get back into it. So that has me kind of excited about trying to be a dual sport athlete, that maybe it's not going to be as challenging as I originally expected to get back to weightlifting when I take a break to do bodybuilding shows. So I'm kind of rambling. I don't know if that made any sense, but all that to say that the bodybuilding training I do think is going to have some carryover to my weightlifting, at least to maintain some of my strength in those positions. So that's exciting. I'm about to get warmed up. I'm going to breeze through these power cleans, and then I'm going to demo the full mobility circuit for you guys so you can jump in and do that with me. If you want to get your stretch on, get some recovery gains with me, let's do it. Worked up to 75 in power clean, threw a jerk on there since they were light weights. So why not? That felt pretty easy. Not feeling quite as tired as I was the last couple days on my deload lift, so I'm getting that recovery going now. Then I worked up to a 90 single on front squat beltless, and that moved pretty quick, so I feel good about that. Just kind of keeping my legs alive during the deload. And now I'm going to start the mobility circuit. So if you want to join in with me, get ready and let's do it. We are going to start this mobility circuit with some goblet squats. So grab a dumbbell or a kettlebell, and we're going to be doing this circuit style, so similar to a Metcon. And we're going to be doing 3 rounds of these exercises. Starting with the goblet squat, you're going to perform a squat holding your weight at your chest, just like you would an air squat. Ideally, you would do this barefoot so you get the most out of it. And I want you to hold the bottom position, the very end range of your mobility, for a 5-second hold. Don't completely let go of your core stability, but do try to think of letting go in your hips, knees, and ankles, that triple flexion, all finding a nice gentle release in the bottom of that hold. And then activate your quads to stand up. After you complete 8 reps of the goblet squat with that hold in the bottom, we're going to move on to a plank to a lizard with twist. Starting was basically a push-up position, and you're going to step one foot out in front and put it on the outside of your hand. That's the lizard position. Then I want you to twist and rotate that same hand up towards the ceiling. Rotate through your thoracic spine, so your upper back needs to feel that twist. And then you're also going to focus on letting your hip flexor lengthen while you twist. You're going to alternate sides for 10 total reps, 5 on each side. I want you to breathe out, exhale on that twist, and really lengthen through the hip flexor and try to get that twist as deep as possible. The third exercise in the circuit is going to be a piriformis forward fold. You're going to start standing up, step one foot to cross over the other leg, so you're kind of in like a crisscrossed leg stance, and then bend over and reach towards the opposite side. So if you stepped over with your right leg, reach back over towards the right. So you've got kind of a twist going on, and you're going to really feel that in the outside of your hip, kind of glute area. And when you exhale, I want you to think about breathing into that spot where you feel the tightness to really get that stretch. And you're going to hold for 15 seconds and then repeat it on the other side. If you do a lot of squatting, you're going to be feeling really good after doing this mobility circuit if you did all 3 rounds. Hip flexors are going to get a nice release, your glutes are going to feel more relaxed, not as tense, and your ankles will get that deep stretch from holding the squat with the weight. That should be a nice reset, so now you're ready to go hard with me next week when we start our next cycle on dynamic training. If you're interested in jumping on my program, you can click the link in the description. That will go to my website, dynamicpursuit.net. There's a lot more information there, and if you scroll down, there's some sample days as well. If you liked this video and got something out of it, maybe some mobility tips, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Next week's video, I should have something really exciting to show you guys. Fingers crossed. I'm going to have some big news. So stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.